Right now, Vice President Kamala Harris stops in Wisconsin to discuss broadband expansion as she and President Biden gear up for their re-election campaign. Also, Sauk County authorities reveal more information on a missing teenager last seen in June, what they say they found on some electronic devices before he went missing. And the Wisconsin Athletic Department changing its stance on selling alcohol at athletic events. Find out which venue will not be part of the change. And we welcome you to News 3 Now at 6. Vice President Kamala Harris visited a manufacturing plant near Kenosha where she announced hundreds of new infrastructure jobs coming to Wisconsin. Political reporter Will Keneally is live there with the very latest. Will?
So Eric, here in Pleasant Prairie at the site behind me, actually, it will be expanded for Nokia, the same phone company famous for those block phones years ago. But here in Wisconsin, they'll be making electronic components used to build broadband networks, part of a national effort to expand internet access across the country. This is part of a major federal infrastructure bill that the Biden-Harris administration passed a few years ago that included $1 billion in further infrastructure funding for Wisconsin.
Here in Wisconsin, we have created 140,000 new jobs, including many good-paying union jobs. Jobs for the workers of IBEW, who will install EV chargers along I-94. Jobs for the laborers, who will upgrade 6 bridges along John Nolan Drive in Madison.
So a little tidbit there, Harris actually pointed out she used to live near John Nolan Drive as a child while her parents worked at the University of Wisconsin. Now, why all this attention to Wisconsin? This comes as the Biden-Harris administration are gearing up for re-election next year. Reporting from Pleasant Prairie, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Will, thank you. To Sauk County now, where authorities say a missing teenager may have looked into possibly traveling out of state. 13-year-old James Yablonsky has been missing since June 12th when he reportedly left his family's home in the overnight hours using his parents' van. That van was found along Highway 12 near Devil's Lake State Park later. This morning, the Sauk County Sheriff's Office announced deputies have looked through 2 electronic devices, one owned by the Yablonsky family and one issued to the teen from the Baraboo School District. They found 2 web searches about traveling out of state. Authorities also found several searches for locations here in Wisconsin, but did not specify what those locations were. Investigators did search those areas, though, and found no evidence that Yablonsky was ever there. If you have any information on Yablonsky or his whereabouts, please call the Sauk County Sheriff's Office. Drought conditions for much of southern Wisconsin remain unchanged this week. That's according to the latest data from the U.S. Drought Monitor. Many of the hardest hit counties, including Dane, Rock, Columbia, and Iowa, are also some of the largest soybean producers in the state. Sean Conley, a soybean expert at UW-Madison, says there is still hope for this year's yield despite the ongoing dry spell.
The soybean crop is actually in a decent shape, but from this point forward, we need roughly an inch of rain per week till about the middle of September to finish this soybean crop off and still have decent yields.
With soybean prices trending upward because of drought-driven demand, Conley added the farmers' bottom lines may still be okay at season's end, even if yields dip below expected levels. As of today, nearly 45% of Wisconsin counties are still under severe or extreme drought conditions, most of which are in the lower half of the state. While we could use the rain, we don't need severe weather. Both are possible Sunday. Here's Gary with Alert Day in our first warn forecast.
Yeah, Eric, looks like it'll be steamy for tomorrow, but the humidity will drop to our south and then fuel thunderstorms on Sunday. And there is a first warn weather alert day in the forecast for Sunday for the potential for high winds, hail, heavy rainfall, maybe 2 inches or more in some locations, as well as the possibility for isolated tornadoes. This will be Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. The Storm Prediction Center Day 4 severe weather outlook has all of southern Wisconsin in the severe weather threat zone. Visible cloud track today shows morning fog thinning out across southern Wisconsin. Then we had bright sunshine and thunderstorms developed up in the northern part of the state. You can see a narrow little line of showers and storms dropping southward across our area. There have been a couple of thunderstorms around the Dells. Those are starting to diminish as they push north and east of Wisconsin Dells, but we may see additional thunderstorms, at least for areas north of Madison over the next couple of hours. Most areas will probably stay dry this evening. High temperatures today into the 80s, mid-80s Madison, Janesville, upper 80s in Lone Rock, 91 for the high temperature in La Crosse. Current temperatures are in the middle 80s right now, 86 in Madison, 84 in Janesville. Across Dane County, 86 in Sun Prairie, 83 in the town of Perry, and 84 in Mount Horeb. But you factor in the humidity, and it feels like it's 90 degrees in Madison because dew point temperatures are around 70. So planning your evening, look for partly cloudy skies, just an outside chance for a shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures dropping into the middle 70s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at the timing of the storms on Sunday and what we can expect, at least as far as the rainfall is concerned.
Gary, thank you. UW Athletics will begin offering alcohol at some sporting events later this year, a reversal on the university's stance on that issue. The athletic department says it will sell beer, wine, and some other prepackaged alcoholic beverages like hard seltzers in general seating areas for basketball and hockey games, as well as concerts at both the Kohl Center and also at LeBron Arena. It's worth noting the new policy made no mention of football games at Camp Randall Stadium, meaning alcohol will not be sold there. A Madison Police Department K-9 suffered minor injuries after it was punched multiple times during an arrest. Police officials say K-9 Bowie suffered minor injuries but is expected to be okay after this incident. Officers were responding to a request to remove a 41-year-old man who was unwanted inside a home. That home located in the 2900 block of Holborn Circle on the city's far east side. Police say there were multiple warrants out for the man's arrest, and he was known to carry weapons. When police got to the home, the man had barricaded himself inside before running out a side door. The K-9 team saw the man running and chased after him, and that's when the man began assaulting the dog. The suspect was then stopped and arrested. Meanwhile, Madison police say a person who was driving a stolen car allegedly tossed a gun aside while trying to run from police early this morning. Authorities say the 31-year-old man was pulled over behind an apartment complex near Oak Street at Commercial Avenue on Madison's east side. This was just before 3:30 this morning. The man was eventually caught by officers and arrested. According to police, the gun the man threw onto the ground was loaded. They also say they found drugs on the suspect, who's currently being held in the Dane County Jail. 4 people and 3 pets are looking for a place to stay after an electrical fire in downtown Madison overnight. Madison Fire Department responded to a 2-flat in the 200 block of South Bedford. This was just before 1 a.m. The person who reported the fire told dispatchers flames and smoke were coming from a bathroom in the home. No one was hurt in the fire. The Red Cross now helping those people find a place to stay while that home is going through some repairs. Madison police are investigating after a food truck for Swagat Indian cuisine was set on fire earlier in the week. First responders and federal ATF agents responded to the restaurant. This is near the intersection of North High Point Road at Old Sauk Road after they got a call about 9:30 Tuesday morning. Authorities didn't say when the fire started, but did say surveillance video shows someone near that truck during the overnight hours. Right now, detectives are continuing to look over digital evidence from that time period. Noah's Ark is partnering with Habitat for Humanity on a home build currently underway right near the water park. The new home on East Lake Avenue, right across from Noah's Ark, marks the organization's 87th home constructed in Lake Delton. The build will provide a stable and secure living environment for a family of 8, empowering them to thrive, creating a profound impact on their lives. Today, Noah's Ark also provided a meal and a place to cool off for volunteers helping build the home.
We just wanted to be able to serve them lunch. We really appreciate everything that they're doing, and so we invited them to come over here today, serve them a nice hot lunch, and then so they can, get their energy back before going back to building this house.
And if you're heading to the Dells, Noah's Ark has partnered with Tito's Handmade Vodka to support Habitat for Humanity of the Wisconsin River area. For each Tito's drink purchased throughout the 2023 season, $1 will be donated to Habitat for Humanity. As you prepare to get your kids back to school, the state is working to close gaps in special education staffing. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction launching a program this fall to train and mentor 25 special educators across the state in their first year of teaching. It's that support which will make the difference, according to the Madison Teachers Union president, former special educator Michael Jones.
You need that person who's been there before, who's done it, who can help you through it, who can actually give you not only just like tricks, but just also just a basic level of empathy of, yeah, this is really difficult, and right now, like, it's okay to cry.
Now, the program is set to launch with the first 25 teachers in September, and those running it say they hope to expand the mentorship to even more teachers in the future. After the break, a local fusion technology company says it has made a breakthrough for developing fusion systems. And Kia and Hyundai are warning their customers about a new set of recalls, why they now want you to park your vehicles outside. We'll be right back.
Outlets at the Dells in the center of water park heaven with 60 of the world's biggest brands. Get the first day look they want and save up to 70% off on everything for back to school. Plus, get a free Vera Bradley lanyard and Zip ID. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths and showers installed in as little as 1 day. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Now 50 homeowners will save. Receive free installation of a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior and military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
If you've been injured in a truck crash, you know what a life-changing experience it can be. What you may not know is that trucking law is extremely complex. We have a powerful team with the knowledge and resources needed to win. Don't wait. Call Gruber Law Offices today. We have a history of top-notch results and over 35 years of winning for injured people. And there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Outlets at the Dells in the center of water park heaven with 60 of the world's biggest brands. Get the first day look they want and save up to 70% off on everything for back to school. Plus, get a free Vera Bradley lanyard and Zip ID. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The head of a local fusion technology company says his staff recently made a breakthrough in its push to develop more powerful and reliable nuclear fusion systems. Shine Technologies, based in Janesville, uses nuclear fusion for a variety of purposes, including creating isotopes for medical procedures. And during a recent use of their reactor, the system created a glowing blue light, which the company's founder described as a key step in proving the technology's potential.
The only place you really witness this with a high degree, with visibility to the human eye, is really nuclear reactors, and so nuclear fission reactors. So we've now been able to produce this phenomenon with our fusion-based systems, and it's just visible proof that fusion has been achieved on a scale that can compete with some reactors.
Known as Cherenkov radiation, the glowing blue light is created when particles travel through a given medium faster than the speed of light and create a cone of light in their path. It's similar to a plane breaking the sound barrier and creating a sonic boom. And while the discovery is a step in the right direction, the company adds that if the quest for fusion energy is a marathon, we are still simply crawling. Hyundai and Kia are asking people with certain vehicles to park outside because an electronic controller in the oil pump apparently can overheat and catch fire. These recalls cover certain 2023 and 2024 Hyundai Palisades, as well as the 23 Tucson, Sonata, Elantra, and Kona vehicles. Affected Kias include the 2023 Soul and Sportage, as well as the 2023 and 24 Seltos vehicles. The companies say a capacitor on a circuit board may have been damaged during manufacturing. Dealers will inspect and replace the oil pump controller if needed. The companies plan to send a letter to owners later next month. Still ahead, a bird not seen in Wisconsin for almost 200 years makes a surprise reappearance. And as we head closer to football season, how high will your tailgating costs climb this fall? Have a closer look at those numbers. Plus, temperatures will start to cool off heading into the weekend. Gary has your complete forecast when we come back.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The Back to School Savings Event, only at A1 Furniture.
1 in 3 adults have difficulty getting in and out of the bathtub. But with a new walk-in shower or bath from Mad City, you can easily step in and out. And now 50 homeowners will receive free installation of a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Plus, if you call Mad City Baths during this program, you'll receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Subway's now slicing their meats fresh. That's why Subway's preferred by this champ and his future champ. And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. He's cocky for a 19-year-old.
Which hotel? Somebody say which hotel? I'm great at this. Dance your faves in the spa-like bathroom. Or enjoy local craft beers with breathtaking views at the Cambria. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The back to school savings event only at A1 Furniture.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
We know you're all excited. Football season just around the corner. I'm sure you can already smell the food that comes with it. Jalen Banks shares with us what you could spend on your parties and tailgates this upcoming football season.
Football season for both the Badgers and the Packers kicks off in just about a month. And with that comes tailgating and football parties. And hopefully this year you won't have to break the bank while enjoying some food while cheering on your favorite teams. According to the USDA, grocery prices are 4.7% higher in June of 2023 than in June of 2022. And Metcalf's Grocery in Madison says that buying groceries in some cases is still less expensive than eating out.
When you take a look at a Menai's Prime Rib Burger, I mean, they retail for about $3.50 or $3.50 a piece. So that's fairly cheap, cheaper than you go to McDonald's to get a burger for.
Metcalf's prides themselves on being hyper-local.
There are people called local, Midwest, Illinois, Iowa, surrounding states, things like that. In order to be local in our stores, you have to be from Wisconsin.
And local, unfortunately, does not always mean cheaper, but does present other benefits.
Local foods aren't always going to be lower than the national brands because they mass produce. These are small farmers, small producers that produce in smaller batches, so they sometimes have to charge a little bit more, but there again, by charging a little bit more, they stay in business, you support the local economy.
The Badgers kick off September 2nd and the Packers September 9th. Reporting in Madison, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
Birdwatchers in Wisconsin are flocking to Green Bay for a chance to see a very rare pink bird that is almost never seen in that area. In fact, the last confirmed sighting of this particular species in Wisconsin was reportedly 178 years ago. It's a roseate spoonbill. It was first spotted in the Ken Ewers Nature Area last week. And based on the plumage, nature experts say the bird is likely a juvenile, and recent weather events may have impacted the spoonbill's travels. The birds are usually found down in Texas, Louisiana, and Florida.
This year, there's actually been a number of this species kind of blowing around the United States. So it might just be a weird year where they're being kind of tossed around.
And Lassay says the spoonbill could feed in this area for a couple more days. Naturalists are asking, though, that birdwatchers enjoy the spoonbill, stay out of its habitat, and view from a distance. An alert day in the forecast for possible severe weather and heavy rainfall. Here's Gary with your first warn forecast.
Yeah, that alert day is in the forecast for Sunday. First warn weather alert day because of the potential for high winds, hail, heavy rainfall, and some stronger to severe thunderstorms on Sunday. Perhaps even some isolated tornadoes. A lot of that will depend on the position of a storm and whether or not we get a little warmer than forecast or whether we stay on the cooler side of the storm. This will mainly be Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Storm Prediction Center already has southern Wisconsin in a severe weather threat zone for Sunday. Day 4, very rare rare that you get, especially at this time of year, that you get an area outlook. But basically, the central portion of the Midwest could be under the gun for the potential for severe weather. Now, as we take a look at, well, there's the one radar there. Let's see if we can get past that. For some reason, looks like our computer locked up here for a second. Let me see if I can get that unlocked. But basically what we're watching right now is the potential for some severe weather, especially Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Not sure what the situation is here. Looks like our computer has just completely locked up. So basically what I'll tell you about is the forecast. We are looking for the best chances for showers and thunderstorms from Saturday afternoon through Sunday. Short term tomorrow, we're looking for a high temperature of about 86 degrees. Heat index readings probably between about 89 and maybe as high as 92 during the afternoon. But right now it looks like it'll be dry for tomorrow. This evening, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm north of Madison. Then as we head into Saturday, mainly dry weather. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday afternoon as the storm system starts to come in from the west. The best chances for rain will be late Saturday night into Sunday. And again, the key factor on Sunday is how warm it gets. Should we get temperatures up into the lower 80s, the atmosphere will be a little bit more unstable, the winds will be out of the south, and it'll be a better threat for the potential for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Should the storms stay a little farther to the south and our winds are more out of the north and northeast, heavy rain would be the main threat, and there could be the potential, at least for some areas down near the Wisconsin-Illinois state line, of seeing over 2 inches in some of the heavier showers and thunderstorms. The rain chances will come to an end Monday morning. We'll see dry weather for the rest of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with high temperatures around 80. Another weather system toward the end of next week will bring some shower and thunderstorm chances beginning Wednesday night into Thursday and Friday. The best chances will be on Thursday, still a chance into Friday, and then next weekend should be dry. High temperatures all of those days should be around 80 degrees.
And coming up in sports, Wisconsin football looking to go 6 deep at wide receiver. The newest member of the bunch that's opening eyes at fall camp is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are a value pack of Hy-Vee chicken breast, $1.99 a pound. Stamilt red cherries, $1.66 a pound when you buy a 3-pound pack. And lots of pizza, only $5.97. All week long at Hy-Vee.
Mad City Baths takes the hassle out of bathroom remodeling with high-quality American-made baths and showers back with a lifetime warranty. Choose from premium wall patterns including white travertine, Othello, and many more. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. And now 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will receive special savings. Free installation of a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior military discounts, plus call Mad City Baths now. Last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you 4imprint certain? Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Hi, my name's AJ Tackett with Third Day Farms, and this is my John Deere. So we farm corn and soybeans. It's a family operation. When I hear Sloan's, I think of the people. I mean, like I said, everybody here has bent over backwards for us. They have multiple stores, so if they don't have a part, the turnaround on getting parts or getting what you need is super fast. From parts to service to sales, they go out of their way to help you out. And this is why I think Sloan's first.
It's Hy-Vee's Mega Meat Sale this Friday through Sunday. Fresh ground chuck, $3.99 a pound. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.69 a pound. And pork loin back ribs, only $2.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Elite athletes compete for the title Fittest on Earth, and it's the last time you'll see them in the 608.
Tomorrow, Josh is live with your guide to the CrossFit Games.
And we will have an update on our weekend of rain chances. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
It's been a long time since Wisconsin had a receiver room this deep and this talented. We're talking Chimere Dike, Skylar Bell, Keontez Lewis, C.J. Williams, and Will Pauling. But we're not done there. Enter 6'1", 215-pound Oklahoma State transfer Bryson Green. Now, he missed spring ball because he was recovering from an injury, but now he's back, he's healthy, and he's finally seeing him on the field. Well, that has Phil Longo pretty excited.
Addition of Bryson in the fall will give us a guy that probably is as strong, if not our strongest receiver out there. So when you watch him play, he's physically, he's a little bit different than some of the other guys. And that's not taking something away from them. That just happens to be Bryson's strength. So it'll be good to have a guy out there that can handle the longer corners or the bigger safeties.
Speaking of the receivers, the veteran of the group, Chimere Dike, landed himself on the Paul Hornung Award watch list, an award which is given to college football's most versatile player. Dike had his best season as a Badger last year, where he led the team in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. He also rushed for a score as well. Enshrinement Week is officially here for Joe Thomas, kicked off by his former team, the Browns, taking on the Jets in the Hall of Fame game later tonight. The former Badger will officially be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday at 11 o'clock. The Badger women's soccer team is in the middle of their preseason prep. Wisconsin has 2 scrimmages over the next 8 days. Then they'll kick off their season. Now, this year's group is a blend of veteran players and skilled newbies who have their sights set on improving from the 3rd-place finish in conference a season ago.
We have a very deep roster this year and a lot of players that are bringing a bunch of new things to the table that we haven't seen before. So I think the standard has been set very, very high. It's a very competitive atmosphere so far this preseason. So I want to say that the bar is very, very high for us.
I told the players we're looking to see how good can we be. So it's more like every game is going to be more like Christmas for me, getting exciting and seeing what's going to come out every time.
Quick Joe Thomas story. When he was a senior, his final game as a Badger, I was in the stands. He took off his glove, threw it in the air. I caught it. I have it.
Hall of Fame glove.
Mm-hmm. I need it autographed.
You need to bring it in, have it on the 10 tonight. Let's go to Gary. He fixed the gremlins in his computer.
Yeah, and the last of the showers and storms that were north of the Dells have really fizzled out over the last hour. A little wider radar perspective shows a few more showers and storms up in the northern part of the state. As those drop southward, it's conceivable that 1 or 2 of them could hold together into at least parts of southern Wisconsin. Most of us will stay dry for tonight, but it's Sunday that we keep an eye out for. The potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. Sunday morning, okay, but by afternoon, as a warm front lifts northward, a low pressure system tracks right over southern Wisconsin. That would be a good setup for severe weather and the possibility for high winds, hail, heavy rainfall, even a couple of tornadoes, especially in the warm air sector down toward the Illinois state line. Should that low be a little farther to the south, we'd see more of a heavy rain and high wind event. Then as we head into Monday morning, notice the rainfall starting to pull out. Rainfall amounts generally around an inch through that time period. There'll be some areas, especially down toward the Illinois state line and into southeastern Wisconsin, that could see as much as 2 or 3 inches of rain in some of the heavier thunderstorms. Otherwise, as we take a look at current temperatures right now, 86 in Madison, 84 in Janesville. Temperatures are still pretty warm across southern Wisconsin, at least away from Lake Michigan. Here in Dane County, we're seeing temperatures right now in the middle 80s. But as far as our first warn 7 to 10 day forecast, again, the best chances for rain on Sunday with that severe weather threat. Temperature's pretty comfortable for next week and some rain about the Thursday, Friday time.
Will you fix my computer too?
Sure.
Nice job. Well done.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us at 6, folks. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.